y'all, welcome back to my channel. Okay, now it has been a while since I've been on here, being that I am moving. If you do follow me on social media, Snap or Instagram preferably, um you would see that I'm moving. So that's why my videos have had such a gap, and I've been doing some other things also. But honey, I'm back with the story time, and this is going to be a good one. If I sound sleepy or I look tired, I am. Let me show y'all. It is 2:10 in the morning, okay? That's what time I normally record. So, yeah, I do have some chips and salsa here with me. We just getting comfy, okay? And I do got my drink ready, okay? And we just gonna jump right in, okay? So we're gonna be talking about how hold on, y'all, I'm kind of hungry. Get you some nap, cool. Why not? I'm gonna eat. Okay. I'm finna start doing one of them ASMR channels, like. I know y'all seen the pickle later, but anyway, let's get straight into this. So I was dating this guy, and this wasn't too long ago. Like literally on the 14th of February, no, on the 7th of February, it will be a year that this all happened. So no, I had met this guy, and we met over, I would say Facebook first, and then I ended up blocking him on Facebook. And years later, he ends up hitting me up on Instagram. It's like years later, he ends up hitting me up on Instagram. So he slid in my DMs or whatever. And you know, a lot of people slide in my DMs, but I don't really pay a lot of them no mind, because all of me saying the same stuff. You know, hey beautiful, hey lady, what you doing? Woo the woo. So this particular night was late. I gave him a little conversation. We was talking and everything, you know. We ended up, you know, blase blase, we ended up exchanging numbers. So we ended up exchanging numbers. We ended up talking. We ended up getting a little bit closer. Now on his pictures was like dated back to like 2015, 2014. I was just like, oh my God, you know, he doesn't even have any recent pictures. I don't really know what I'm getting into, you know. I don't know what is going on, okay? And before y'all ask about my hair, this is the Julee natural wave hair, okay? Don't know what happened here, all right? So don't ask, don't know what that is. But anywho, yeah. So his pictures were so old, so I'm like, who is this man? Like, he just looked like a older man. Like, I didn't know who he was. So anyway, we got talking or whatever, and so as we were texting, I was like, send me some pictures of you, okay? So he was just like, he was like, well, I don't really take pictures, and I don't have a haircut or whatever. So he sent me some pictures or whatever, and the pictures was like all funky looking, and his head looked lopsided. I was like, oh Lord, who am I getting? Who am I meeting? Excuse me. I'm like, who is this man? Who am I finna meet? So boom, bam, here come the day we fixing to meet. I was getting off at 10 o'clock that night, and then he was like, you know, come by here. My job was, where he stayed at was right up the road from my job, but I stayed 30 minutes away at this time. So anyways, he was like, yeah, just come here. I was like, well, I have to be back to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, because then the type of games my job used to play, I would have to leave at 10 that night and have to be back up at 6 that morning. So he was like, I mean, you could just drop by here for a second. You know, I just want to talk to you, meet you and everything. So I went by there, and when I went by there, I talked to him and everything, and he looked nothing like his pictures. He was so cute, or whatever. He was really cute. He had the nice little swagger to him. He had like the goals, and he had like the hat on with the, he had that thugger type swag, you know what I'm saying? And I like the way he talked, and just, I like the way we vibed, and I ended up literally staying over his house to almost 6 o'clock in the morning, till it was almost time for me to go to work. It was crazy. You know, like, when you start to meet somebody, oh my God, like somebody to smack me in the chest. Like when you start to meet somebody, y'all get into like that honeymoon phase where like y'all not sleeping, eating, breathing. Y'all just talking to each other. You know, everything is cute and everything is funny and stuff like that. So we got into that phase. So anyways, after a while, we decided to, you know, start dating, try to get into that. So I would always go to his house, but I would always like sit in the car, and I never know like what was going on with it or whatever. Like, why don't we just go in the house? Because he said that there was his apartment. He said it was his apartment, but his mom was going through some things, and she was staying there with him. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. Okay, mom's staying with you. You helping moms out. Okay, we all, your mom raised you. Let's, do this. So, and first I was kind of like, okay, are you staying with your mom or is your mom staying with you? Because, some people get it mixed up. So I'm just trying to see how is it going? And he was like, no, I'm just helping her out or whatever. I can't, put my mom out there on the street and da-da-da. So I'm like, okay, cool. So anyway, I started like coming into the house and stuff like that. I didn't really see his mom much. Most of the time she was sleeping in her room whenever, I would come over. So anyways, let's fast forward to like us getting like really, really into the relationship. We're about like a month in, and I really started to like meet his mom. So everything was fine. Like, they're a typical like hood type family. Like, they hood. I mean, everything was cool though. Like, she was just like cool. She was talking to me, we would sit and talk and everything. But it was like certain things when she would be talking, like she would twitch and her eyes would twitch and she would just like shake and just sometimes she would drop her cigarette and stuff like this. So I didn't think none of it. I'm just like, okay, she got the jitters. Maybe she just, it just be like, she got the jitters. That's just how I feel, whatever. No, I ain't think much about it. And then I thought that she had maybe some type of medical issue or something like that. So anyways, I started spending the night over there. So as I started spending the night, I would notice that she would come in the room a lot. It's a lot of times, like when I'm in unfamiliar areas or something like that, I don't really sleep well. And even when I am asleep, I wake up a lot throughout the night. I wake up a lot out of my sleep. So she would constantly come in the room or whatever. Like she would like, sometimes she would like open the door and she would just stand there or whatever. When I would see her, she would think that I was asleep. She would open the door and she would just stand there. And I knew it was her because we were the only three in the house. She would open the door, she would just stand there. She would close the door again. Sometimes she would come in. She would go in his closet because he was the type of hood dude who didn't believe in banks. Okay? So he kept all his money in the top of his closet. Okay? So she would always go in the closet or whatever and like probe through there and then leave and then come back, and she would do, and it was like an every night thing. I was very cautious because my purse, I carry a really big like duffel type purse, and it was always sitting like on the side of the bed. So I was cautious because I'm just like, I don't know, is she gonna go in my purse or whatever? I never mentioned anything to him, of course, because I knew there was gonna be an argument. But I was just always cautious, like, is she gonna go in my purse? Is she gonna get my purse? I don't want anyone to steal anything. Like, I would just, I ain't know him too well. I just didn't know what to expect. I just didn't know, what to think. So it was like, and then weirder things started happening to her. Like, just weirder things started happening. Like, I know one day we were all sitting in the room and we were talking, and it was me, her, and him, and we were just having a normal conversation. And so she was laying on the bed, like she was just laying like this on the bed or whatever. She was just talking or whatever, so she got the cigarette in her hand. She's just laying flat on the bed or whatever. So we're just sitting in the room on the floor. We just laughing, talking, sharing stories and stuff like that. So we're all just laughing and talking and just carrying on. So she's just, yeah. And then this lady at work and this like this, she was just like, and so I'm just like, oh shit. I'm panicking. Okay, I don't know what to do. I'm scared. So I'm like, do we need to call a paramedic? Like, is she okay? And like this the norm for him. So he's just pretty much like, hey, mom. And the cigarette is burning the mattress. So I'm just like, okay, are you gonna grab the cigarette? Okay, so the cigarette is just lit, laying on the mattress, and she's just like literally like, I'm like, oh shit, like somebody get this lady, like what is going on or whatever. So I'm looking at him, he like, mom. So then she's like, oh. Yeah, so I'm like, oh, okay, it's a little odd, but okay, still didn't think nothing of it. So anyway, we fast forward to, I think Easter was coming up, some type of holiday, I can't remember which one it was, but anyway, a holiday was coming up. So the guy that I was dating, my boyfriend at the time, he ends up buying, he has two sons, he ends up buying them some shoes and some clothes, jewelry, just a lot of stuff or whatever, you know, like Jordans, like each one of them like 3-4 pair of Jordans or whatever, like some polo shirts, some khakis, like all kind of new stuff. It was still in the box and everything like that. They stayed with their baby mamas, so he was going to give them their stuff, okay, whenever they came. When he was gonna exchange and give the stuff to them whenever he seen them. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so one day, like, I talked to him and he was like, man, it's just so much going on. Just so much going on. I'm like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? Like, what's going on? So he's just like, you know, I don't even want to speak on it. I don't even want to speak on it. It's just been a lot going on. My mama, she tripping. She tripped out and stuff like that. So it had been days that was going by and she wasn't at the house, and she was normally always there, you know, and it was weird. I was like, is your mom okay or whatever? And so he was like, man, I don't know where she at, and I don't know where she at. She gone. Okay, this sauce is so good. Like, I don't know where she at. She gone. Her phone ain't on. I'm like, oh my God, like, somebody kidnapped her? Like, did she run away? You know, what's going on? Like, I'm worried for him. You know, he's like, man, I don't know. So then his brother was in jail or whatever. So he ends up calling his brother or whatever. His brother had been in jail for a few years. He ends up calling his brother, you know, telling his brother about it. And they on this wild goose hunt for the mama. I'm worried because I'm like, oh my God, he's lost his mom. Like, Jesus Christ, you know, what is going on? You know, the whole time, him and the brother got big secrets and stuff. So anyway, we're going to get to that part. So I'm steady, like trying to help, like, man, can I help you? Can I take you here? Can I take you there? Like, what can I do? So he steady wouldn't tell me what was going on, like days passing or whatever. He just acted like he was just so distraught, like, and he would never tell me what was going on. So one night he was on the phone with his brother. You know, you can talk on the phone when you're in jail. So his brother was on happened to be on speaker, and I walked in the bathroom, and he was like, man, you gotta tell her, you have to tell Erin about mama. And so I'm like, huh? Or whatever. So he was like, all right, I'm gonna call you back. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna call you back. And so he was like, man, she must have walked in or something like that. He was like, I'm gonna call you back, I'm gonna call you back, and I'm gonna call you back. So I'm like, okay, what was that all about? Because I had been trying to find out, like, I know he was being secretive, but I didn't know what was going on. You know, you say you're going through some stuff, but then when I'm asking you what you're going through, I'm trying to understand, like, what's going on with you. You won't even explain the situation to me. Like, what is your deal, dude? That's what type of position I was in. Like, what you got going on? Like, tell me what's wrong. Is your mama really lost? Did she run away? What's going on? Is she with a man? You know, what is it? So he sits down. He's just like, man, let me tell you. I'm like, what? Or whatever. He was like, well, my mama, you know, she, you know. I'm like, okay, what? Or whatever. So he was like, you know. I'm like, what is all these signals? Like, I don't really understand. Can you just tell me, like, what's up? And so he's like, well, my mom, you know, she's a recovering crack addict. So I'm just like, okay. Or whatever. So I'm like, all right, recovering crack addicts. Where is she at? Does this have anything to do about her whereabouts and stuff like that? You know, and the whole time I kind of want to go off. I'm trying to stay calm when he tells me that. I'm really trying to find out, does he know where she's at? Because I really want to say, why the F didn't you tell me this S before I was over there with all my stuff over there, and I don't even know the lady. I feel like that's just something he should have told me. Or whatever. I know some things are just personal, some things that you don't speak on, but at the same time, you should let me know or whatever, so I keep my shit in the car. Like, I don't want to bring none of my stuff in here. I don't, you know, I would have been cautious of being around her. I would have never stayed over the house like I did if I would have known that. I mean, I'm not trying to judge her or whatever, but I don't know how them type of people act. You know, I don't, just fill me in. Don't have me walking into surprise. If my mama was a serial killer, unless you know, look, she killed 5 people. Okay? Are you sure you want to stay over here with us now? Or do you want to get us around? So, you know what I'm saying? Just inform me so I won't be in the blind, so I won't, you know, so I know what's going on. So anyways, he goes on to say, you know, all this stuff that I had bought my sons. And I'm like, yeah, the clothes, the shoes, and everything. He was like, yes, well, the way mama does is when she need her fix, she need her fix. So she will sweep out any and everything to get her fix. I'm just like, oh, shit. Like, I'm trying to look in my purse. I'm trying to make sure everything is there. Because if she's sweeping out any and everything, she probably wrote my card numbers down or something. Like, I'm really, like, worried. Like, I'm really, like, the whole time he talking, I'm trying not to be like, why didn't you tell me? I'm just kind of like, Okay, yeah, I understand. Like, trying to be understanding, but I'm just like, why did you tell me that she's like that? So he was like, yeah, that's why I can't really keep anything in the apartment. And they didn't have a lot. Like, literally, they had one of them old-fashioned box TVs with the back on it, with the TV with the back on it. One of them real old TVs. Had one of those. Had air mattresses. You know, it wasn't a lot in that place or whatever. That's why I was just kind of like, I thought they was just moving in. I didn't know what was going on. But yeah, he was just saying when his mom, you know, needs that fix, she takes everything and she sells it, and she disappears for a couple of days. She turns her phone off and everything like that because she, of course, feels guilty about what she does. And then she comes back crying and she says that she's sorry. I'm just like, look, you need to get your mom some help. So he's like, well, she's a recovering crack addict. How are you recovering but you're still on crack? How does that go? I don't know how to go. Okay, I don't think we should use the word recover. I think we should say she's a crack addict, because I don't know if recover fits in that category. I don't think that, I think when you're recovering from something, you're getting over it or whatever, like, and you're trying to get over it, you're seeking help. I don't think that you're doing it. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I was just like, okay, y'all need to get her some help. And he was like, yeah, she stays off of it for a while, but she goes back to it. I was like, yeah, you need to get her some help. And I was like, and that's hurting you too, because of the simple fact, like, you know, you can't even keep anything because of your mom. Like, I know that you're trying to keep her here and you're trying to not have her out on the streets and stuff like that. Like, that's how she doesn't have a place, because she literally has sold everything to get a fix. You know, like I was telling her, I know that you don't want to put your mama out on the streets or nothing like that, but dang, that's crazy. Like, you just spend all your money on this stuff for her to go give it all away for crack. That is or whatever. And like, after I found that out, I was a lot more cautious when I came around her, which she had never come at me the wrong way. I know that she would ask me for money. I thought that was weird because I hadn't even known him for long and she was asking me for money. And I'm the type of person, I'm nice, you know, if you need me to try to do anything for you, I'll help you and stuff. But I feel like it was just getting a little too far. It was going a little too far. Like, every time I would come over there, I don't even know you like that or whatever. You ask me to get you something to eat, give you some money, go buy you something to drink, run you up the street. Y'all asked me to use my car. Or whatever. It was just a little too weird and a little too shady. So after I found all that out, I started just walking real differently. You know, it really kind of, I don't know, I just walked differently. I did not stay over there no more. I didn't feel comfortable with staying over there no more. And I definitely didn't take no personal belongings over there, because if she done stole everything in the house, I don't want her to try to steal this. Okay, like, no, ma'am. This Michael Kors over here ain't even real. I don't even want you trying to go sell this on the street. Okay? But anyways, y'all, yes, that's how I found out this lady was crack addict. And I just wanted him to tell me, like, if he would have let me know, look, this is something that my mom is going through, and I'm just letting you know, whatever. Okay. But the fact that he tried to keep it from me, and his brother had to make him tell me, you know, because his brother's like, man, you have to tell her. Like, I don't feel like you should let her continue to be over there. You're not letting her know what's up. But him not using common sense, he act like he really didn't want to tell me. And even after he told me, he was just like, I don't want you to, like, judge my mama or nothing like that. I was like, no, I don't judge her or anything, but it's just that I just wanted you to let me know. Like, I want to know what's going on. I want to know what I'm walking into. I don't want to walk into anything in the blind. Like, I'm just saying, just like I said, I used that prime example. If my mama was a serial killer, or if somebody staying in my house has had some kind of charge against them for something, I'm gonna let you know, hey, this that and the third is going on, and I'm just letting you know so you can know, you know, you won't be in the blind about anything. Just in case if pop off over here, you know what's up. You know, what if something would have popped off and she would have stole my purse or something like that? I would never know what was going on. Okay, I was gonna call the police. Everybody was going to jail. But I'm just saying, like, you have to let people know what's up and what kind of environment that they in before you just try to bring folks around and stuff like that. I just couldn't respect that. I couldn't respect that, and I didn't like that. But anyways, y'all, yes, this was my experience. I know this is more kind of like a little serious type story time, but seriously, that was crazy. I mean, tell me how y'all feel. Like, how would you feel? Would you inform, like, if your mom was on crack or something like that, would you inform your spouse, you know, she spazzes out. This is something that she does, and I'm making you aware of it. You may not want to bring your belongings around my mom. Or would you? How do you feel? Do you think that I didn't have a right to know? Okay. Do you feel like, oh, he ain't gotta tell you nothing? That's his mama. That's their business. Do you feel like that? You know, just let me know how y'all feel about this whole situation, because I was mad. Okay, well, I wouldn't say mad, but I was feeling some type of way. Cause I'm just like, why wouldn't you let me know? That was my biggest thing about it all. Like, let me know what's up, man. Like, we cool. I don't judge nobody, but I want to know what I'm walking into. So, anyways, y'all, I'm getting redundant. I'm gonna go ahead and end this, and I will see y'all in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, that's it. See you on the next video.